You ought to be careful. You know, that's why I even tell couples all the time, stop telling everybody your business. Just don't listen. Quit telling folk what he did or what she did. And heaven forbid, stop telling your mama and your daddy all your business. Because what you'll discover is they're not as quick to forgive as you are.
You're right. Yeah.
I've had a couple of times where my mama and my daddy don't. My mama, that's because you had mom and daddy up in your Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah.
God will put up stoplight.
Yes.
I didn't say sign.
Yeah.
But a stoplight.
Yeah.
And sometimes when God put up the stoplight, it's not only to make you stop, but it's also to cut off your sight. God will fix it so you don't see nothing.
Right.
2020 and blind. Because he's simply saying unto us, if you can't beat them, John them. John them. Uh-oh. Some of y'all, we're going to bowl on January 15th. We're going to bowl on January 15th. And some of y'all don't make the team. And then you get mad. So you don't show up.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because you didn't make the team.
Yeah.
Because it ain't just the team that's supposed to be there on that Monday, but the church is supposed to be there. I mean, because then you need cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And because you didn't make the team.
Yeah.
And then you mad. Well, I'm sick and tired every time. How come the pastor and I are on the team every year? Because we bowl.
Right.
We bowl in the league. We bowl 2 and 3 times a week. You show up 3 times a year.
Right. Yeah.
And you want to be on the team with your 98. I'll have some bowlers that'll holler about that now. And then you get mad and you don't show up. And then when we bring the trophy back,
We done done.
but you know what? When you show up to bowl, it ain't always about winning. It's about having fun.
Yeah. Right.
And you miss out on the fellowship with your attitude.
Right.
The Lord is saying, ah!
Yeah.
Talk to the hand. Anyway. So there's a stoplight from heaven. And so then the Lord said, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me?
Yeah.
And Saul says, who art thou, Lord?
Yeah.
And then the Lord says, I am Jesus, whom thou persecute. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. And then verse 7 says, and he trembling and astonished said, Lord, what will, verse 6, Lord, what will thou have me to do? The third point is, if you can't beat them, join them. So why not surrender? Somebody sitting up in here this morning, you ought to hold up the white flags and surrender. You've been fighting a lost cause. You got mad. Stop singing. Stop ushering. I don't even know if it's a word. Stop missioning.
Help us. What's that?
Stop youthing. Stop deaconing. Stop Sunday schooling. And yet the group's still going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Lord is simply saying, why not? Surrender.
Yeah.
That's what Paul did
Right.
on the Damascus road.
Yeah.
When he said, Lord, what will thou have me to do?
Yeah. Come on now.
Somebody in 2011 ought to be willing to say, Lord, what will thou have me to do?
Yeah. All right.
Because in this business of church, you can't come up in here with your own agenda.
Right.
Right.
This ain't your church.
Well.
The church belongs to the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're on the Lord's side,
Come on now.
you got to tell the Lord, Lord, what will thou have me to do?
Yeah. Come on now.
And what I like about the Lord could have told Paul on the Damascus road.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the Lord had to set the record straight.
Yeah.
Those whom you've been fighting,
Yeah.
those who you've been persecuting, those the one that's going to tell him what I want you to do.
Yeah.
So go down to the street called Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a man that you would have arrested. right.